Hello, X-Wing players. Welcome back to round 2 of the SoCal Regionals from Riverside, California, hosted by GMI Games and Warlock Squadron. I'm your host, Michael Deegan. With me is
Gabriel Hughes.
And we're set up for round 2 between Chris Keat and Daniel Mahoney. Chris on the left has... Hold on a second.
Following this round, we'll be having an hour and a half lunch break. Our reconvening time will be 4 o'clock. Let's see when they do that. 4 o'clock. If everyone is ready to go, that is Perry's posted at 4 o'clock. All right, players, you have 75 minutes. You may begin when ready.
And here we go.
Here we go.
On the left, we have Chris Keat, rocking a scum list, Guri with Predator and Advanced Sensors. Foreman Proach, newly revitalized with the recent FAQ update with Crackshot. Ahab with Crackshot. Captain Seaver with Crackshot. And Overseer Yushin. Their Overseer Yushin's and Foreman Proach's interaction now valid and functional after the FAQ update.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see it in action. Ahab won't be doing much because on the right, Daniel has brought no large spaceships. Daniel's got
Darth Vader with afterburners. No FCS, no hate. He can't. Well, he could have fitted in. We'll get to that. Soonderfell with Predator, a Scimitar Squadron pilot with barrage rockets, and a Scimitar Squadron pilot without barrage rockets for a total of 192, I believe. And so he's going for a heavy bid to get these Initiative 6 aces to be able to move last, which is not necessary in this match.
Oh no, Gabe, that TIE fighter landed on a rock.
Oh no!
Oh, actually, it's no problem because it's a mining guild TIE.
Notched.
They like rocks.
It's like Gillis, the Minoch. We just had Minoch on round 1. Minoch, Ryan, if you want to watch that one. If you haven't seen it yet, hopefully you already watched that one. So yeah, I thought it's really kind of funny to me the way he set up these mining guilds just to show off their little notch stabilized abilities. Like, it doesn't hurt to set up over the rock. But what it does... Well, it's interesting because the TIE bombers, if they come straight ahead, they won't be able to K-turn safely.
That's true. And they have a good long 5K, so
yeah, that's right.
They like to get clear of the fight and come back in.
Oh my goodness, Soonderfell says...
Hey lady.
Oh, you are all alone, and I'm going to do as much damage as I can before you rejoin your forces. Wow.
Daniel's got little Lego figures attached to each of his bases. I feel Soonter should be streaming out a little as if he's...
That'd be amazing. Darth Vader also very aggressive. They know that they have the advantage because they're Initiative 6 and Guri is Initiative 5. They're trying to press that advantage as much as possible, except for the fact that... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, Soonter took an evade, but he wants to because if he catches you in bullseye, he gets the focus that way.
That's correct.
Me, I always like to do focus if I'm shooting first because I think the focus for defense is more valuable to me on 3 agility. The way I roll, maybe you roll differently.
So,
you know what? I need to go figure out which of these bombers has the barrage rockets, which one doesn't.
That's a good idea.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, sir. Chris on the left, 196 points. Daniel on the right, 192, and has the initiative. Possibly with the thought that he might use his TIE bombers to block the Mining Guild TIE Swarm.
Should be at the top.
So if you can see the one with the red base there at the bottom,
Uh-huh.
that is the one that has barrage rockets.
Okay.
And you can see there's a little crate lock that's also translucent red on his ship card. Yeah.
Oh, right there. I see.
Next to that big hunk of charges. It's a lot of charges. I have not used barrage rockets much. I know they're decent.
Well, they're 5 charges, but you can spend them a little faster than normal because spending a charge versus a target in your bullseye arc lets you reroll.
Yeah, which is nice.
Then again, bombers reload. So
That's true too. They have a red reload, right? The TIE bomber.
that is correct.
So, what's interesting though is these are both Scimitar Squadron pilots at Initiative 2, and they're facing a whole bunch of Initiative 4, 3, 3, then 2 Mining Guild ties. And so he may want to spend his focus for defense if he's going to save his life.
Well,
see what
Daniel had the
happens.
bid, and he chose to take initiative. I'm assuming so that his
Oh, he
2
did. Oh,
could
that's right.
possibly block Yushin at 2 and the rest of the Mining Guild ties.
Well, this is not what I expected.
That's why I glossed over it. Table 6. No, he's up here. He's playing.
It's interesting. I was not expecting this. I do wonder what Chris is thinking by banking in. Looks like Guri didn't move much, did she? Last round?
I believe she just did the one straight.
All right. And here we go. A one straight again. Yikes. He's really baiting those aces in. What is happening? He says, okay, you want to fight me? I'm behind a rock. You'll have to still face my own shots.
I'm building a wall, no one gets in.
That's what it is.
No one gets in.
So now that I see that move, I'm picking up the strategy is keep those 2 focused while my Mining Guild ties come in and wreck face. Because we can catch you with, who is it that gives the tractor token?
Okay, so form and approach. Before you engage, you may choose one enemy ship in your bullseye arc at range 1 to 2 and gain a disarm token. If you do, that ship gains a tractor token.
Yeah. So then that sets up
So like a jamming beam, you are...
a 2 defense die Darth Vader. That's
Or like a tractor beam, you're giving up a regular attack to tractor somebody.
yeah.
But you don't have to hit. You just got to give them in your bullseye arc.
Right. And then Overseer Yushin comes in and says, before a friendly ship at range 1 would gain the disarm token, if that ship is not stressed, you may spend a charge. If you do, that ship gains 1 stress token instead. And that's a replacement effect, which has been covered in the rules reference, as we mentioned earlier. And that does interact with form approach. So form approach basically gets to give somebody a tractor beam. Wait, no, not form approach. Who is it?
Form and approach gives him the tractor beam. Overseer Yushin takes away the disarm token.
Right. So he basically gets a stress
Instead.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Way better trade.
Way better. We got shots. Oh no, it's a lock.
The TIE advanced, of course, so much better with a lock than without.
Yeah, and Vader's not taking any shots, so he's not worried about.
He might get shot back from Guri, but probably not too worried about it.
Yeah.
So it looks like we've got a Soontir at range 3. And it looks like 2 hits.
Oh.
And Guri takes a
Oh,
shield.
a shield. It's not off to a great start. Shooting. No.
Vader with a hit and crit, and spending a force to make it 2 hits and a crit. Seems good. Guri with 5 dice. Taking
Hit,
crit.
And I'll go see what the crit is.
Oh no, they're
Oh, they're gonna show.
That
Oh,
doesn't
look.
help.
Yep. I'll go see it anyway.
These reflections from this auditorium lights playing havoc with our ability to read dice and cards. Or, if we want to look at it from a positive point of view, lets us get more steps in.
Reach.
Oh. Looks like some ineffectual shooting back from Guri.
Yeah.
Vader didn't even spend a force. No, why are you taking the target lock off?
Jamming. I think that should have happened
Oh!
at the
Well, see,
Captain Seavor. While you defend or perform an attack before attack dice are rolled, if you are not in the enemy ship's bullseye arc, you may spend a charge. If you do, the enemy ship gains 1 jam token.
Seaver doing really good. Two hits. Vader avoiding them, but having to spend the focus to do it.
Yeah. So I think Chris should have run with Guri a little bit more in the beginning. Or had a focus token or an evade token or something. Can the Star Viper take evade actions? Evade?
One of the TIE bombers.
Nope, no evade. Never mind.
TIE fighter versus modified TIE versus Vader does nothing. And we're back to dials.
Oh my goodness, that was a strong start to the Imperials right there.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
That whole breach means if anything lands on Guri before she clears that, it's a crit.
Yeah, so I think she wants to... I was really expecting the Advanced Sensors bank barrel roll out and then straight 5 along her board edge and just get out of there. It's nice being behind the rock. If she didn't take so much damage, that would have been a great move.
Well, despite her situation, Daniel has his work cut out for him trying to predict where she's going to be next, because between
Exactly.
advanced sensors, micro thrusters, and everything else, the only place she can't go is like backwards. And I wouldn't, I'd want to check the rules before I bet money on that. She could barrel roll to either side and do a 4 straight. I don't believe she has a 5.
Oh yeah, you're right. No 5 straight. Okay.
She could focus and sloop.
So I think the TIE Fighters can safely do a Bank 3 or Bank 2 to give chase to Darth Vader. Because right now, there's a terrible endgame ship, and if he loses Guri, he needs Darth Vader gone. Unfortunately, he will be eating barrage rockets. But there's a chance that maybe that, what's it called? Debris cloud, or not debris, but the gas cloud, thank you, could provide protection. We'll see.
I'm almost positive Daniel's not going to go slow with the bombers.
Yeah.
At least 2, if not faster.
I think we're seeing here that Lego minifigures are OP.
I'm alright with it.
Yeah, because these, Daniel intelligently, let's back up. Chris putting his Guri out there to the side to draw the aces towards her was a good start, but Chris really wants his Mining Guild TIEs versus the aces and Guri versus the TIE bombers. So the sooner he could have done that, the better.
The dice didn't really back his play there.
That's true, yeah. And I wonder if he had linked into a calculate, his options here would be less optimal.
Considerably, because
he wouldn't have advanced sensors.
He wouldn't have advanced sensors, and
so he had to not link. Ugh. Yeah.
Guri is an infighter, kind of like Boba Fett. You damage them at range a lot easier, it feels, than in close, for various reasons.
Oh, yep. And as Michael Deegan called it, coming in fast, 3 banks.
Two with the one in the back.
Okay.
Probably that's the one with the rocket or the barrage rocket.
That's right.
Wants to make sure he's not too close to use them.
Yep. Yeah, and now that I see them there, the mining guilds could surprise, attack the TIE bombers. I don't think that's what they're going to do. They have to take Vader out. Okay. I ate my words. He's saying everybody's going to focus, but I'm just going to... Or he can't focus because he moved his... over the cloud. This guy... Ooh, thinking hard about this action. I just heard somebody out in the congregation of players saying, "This is where the fun begins." I approve. I approve.
Prequel memes. The dankest of the Star Wars memes.
So it looks like nobody is going to be behind that cloud, but 3 of his 4 ships are losing actions because of that cloud. That's not a easy. Yeah, it's got a little bumpage, but you know what? Just they're trying to put it back. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's their game.
Try and get some numbers on these ships here for you, folks.
Just leave it. There, that's yeah. Okay, so looks like maybe range 1 shots there on that front TIE bomber. Okay, here's Yuri. Okay, so she's going out. And then what's she gonna do? Come on, robot. There's the dial. It is a 3 bank. Yeah. That was it. Excuse me. So this is what I don't like about Advanced Sensors. It's so maneuverable, but when you're taking shots, you're not getting the green tokens. And Vader totally called it. Did he bump her?
Wow.
Did he bump? That looks like a bump. Okay, guys, don't slide it forward across the template. Always put the back of the ship into the template and then drop it slowly and have your other opponent hold the ship. You will see very clearly whether it lands on top of the ship or not. When you do the whole push thing, you don't know how close to the edge of the template you are. Things get nudged. It's bad. Oh, he bumped into fell. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa.
Vader might have called it, but Guri doesn't look like she's going to get shot this turn. I don't know if Vader's got that arc.
I don't know either. And having bumped fell really messed that up. Mm-hmm. Whoo, that's a breath of fresh air for old Guri there. So we'll see if these mining guild ties can take out the TIE bombers fast enough. But
Guri gets a focus from her range 1 ability. Whoa, that's a heck of a laser right there.
whoa, put that lightsaber down. You're gonna hurt somebody. We're checking bullseye. Oh, start of engagement. We got. I don't know what they decided. Wait, what ability are they checking for at the start of engagement or when you engage? Who dat? Okay, so he... So they did the whole thing. They did the... Looks like Captain Seavor there. Ooh.
Yes, really. You're welcome.
What just happened?
I announced the 1337. I don't care. I don't care.
That was awesome. I don't know what time you guys are watching it, this video, but where we are, it's 1337.
So while I was off doing that important errand,
We got to
Anything
see
happen?
Captain Seavor. I don't know how he did that, but he jammed somebody before he even started rolling dice. So something happened. So he jammed away the focus on that front tie bomber.
well, Seaver's number 3 down here.
Oh, that's Tractor Beam. Oh, who's that? Tractor Beam. That's what that is. Ah. Form and approach before you engage. So you must have done it before the engagement phase
I see.
instead of before you engage.
And so one of the TIE bombers is gone.
Well, when you only have one agility or range one a bunch of TIE fighters, that happens. Okay, so Daniel's trying to decide which target to attack for vengeance on his fellow TIE bomber. Spending the first charge for barrage rockets, we can assume he's going to roll hot enough that he doesn't need to spend another charge. Oh, one focus? That's going 3 hits on a TIE fighter.
Oh my.
Oh, who just ate it? Is that... Uh-oh. Captain Seavor.
Captain Seaver, no.
Oh no, that was like the big I'm gonna take out the aces guy by giving him jam tokens.
Let's see what crit he pulled.
Oh, that's not great. It's a trade. He's still up on ships, but 3 TIE fighters and had damaged Guri versus... I actually never even saw what Guri did. Was her attack ineffectual? We'll find that out shortly. I don't... Did Guri do nothing with her attack?
I don't know.
Okay.
So that was Form and Approach that died.
Captain Seavor.
No, I
Oh, was it?
double-checked with them. I got
Oh.
the numbers wrong.
Okay, Form and Approach. That's the one hands out tractor beams? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What I need to do then is. Oh, that's what happened.
When
These
they turn?
numbers are backwards.
Ah, okay. Look at that.
Alright, so Captain Seaver, Wise from Yogwave.
Yes!
Wait, no.
It's alive!
No, come back to life.
Captain Seavor, you can't
Oh, there
die.
we go. And Form and Approach. Sorry, buddy. Well, we got to see that his ability, newly minted ability proc once.
Yep. Turns out barrage rockets are good when the opponent rolls blank dice.
Yes. And Guri did apparently nothing.
Ah. Okay, so uphill battle for Scum. We're seeing Scum struggle in hyperspace still. He did win his first match, so it can pull its weight. He did say, though, Chris was saying that Daniel's Imperial Aces are going to be a struggle for Initiative 5 Guri there. And we're seeing a little bit of that. She managed to get away without taking a lot of damage. The question is, Vader's talon rolling. Is he talon rolling left or right? And is Guri going to call the correct direction? We will see.
So our damage readout appears to be fine. We just need to take a charge off this bomber. It looks like we're good. This match reminds me of a good steak. Fairly bloody.
I'm wondering what would have happened had Guri decided to group with the ties and just, I don't know, just joust it out. Keep that focus token. Because Guri really, I guess she's had one focus token. Asking to see what those maneuvers are. Some of them have changed. Fel does have access to Signal's Loop, should he choose. If he wants to keep doubling down on attacking Guri.
Okay, so both the Talon Roll and the Sloop are kind of newer maneuvers. They came about with the Resistance, the
The Force Awakens core set, right?
Force Awakens core set. Yes, thank you. Which do you prefer?
I'm a Signal's Loop fan.
Me too.
The
I
Talon
like the
Roll,
going out at an angle and pointing right back the way you came seems a lot better and easier to internalize and visualize
yeah.
than the 3 hard but turning back,
Yeah.
turning hard.
It feels, so here's the thing is, to me it feels like the Signal's Loop, when you perform it, opens a lot more of the area behind where you were to attacks, and Talon Roll changes where you are. And the problem is that if you choose the wrong way on the Talon Roll, you could miss the shot entirely. If you choose right, you could end up at range 1 and be awesome, but because it's unmodified because you're stressed, I don't know that that's that strong. And I know some viewers are going to be like, what are you talking about? It's amazing. Talon Roll's awesome. And it is. I mean, it's usable.
That's so cute. You're assuming we're going to have viewers.
I'm going to email this to all my family. I'm going to make them watch this. They have link.
Well, that's cheating. All right, so the TIE Bomber did a 1 bank and got the block on Ahab there.
Oh, good.
And Seaver.
But Seavor's going to get a range 1 shot on that TIE Bomber. You betcha.
Well, now we don't know what's going on.
Oh, no. Because he will invariably hit his friend before he hits the TIE Bomber. Because the way that corner sticks out. I think it's important to remember when we're watching these games and we see people. Judge, is that us? I guess you go. Michael Deegan, the judge. In the room where it happened. So, Michael Deegan, acting as judge, he saw the whole thing happen on stream. He's going to help them line up this bump correctly. Do you see the lack of facial hair? That's a new development. We like it. He looks less like a Wookiee, though. So, brain surgery here. Oh, so what I was saying, when you watch these, you often think, oh man, they bumped it, they changed the board state, it's awful. You look back at your games when they're not recorded, and you'll realize that it happens in many of your games, many of my games at least. I mean, whether me or my opponent, or both of us. But it's a game of precision, but there's also a little bit of fudging the movement a little bit there on accident and kind of dealing with it. Sometimes we think we deserve to have games that have absolute perfection, but we're all humans. The only non-human in here is Guri, and we've seen what she's up to. But doing her best. We're all doing our best. We're doing our best.
So if I do 2 jobs, I get 2 paychecks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Equal size, right?
I'm looking forward to payday. So the bomber got the block there on both. What is that? Yeah, Seaver and Ahab.
Wow.
So will not be shot by either. It was close.
Yeah. And as I was saying, bumps do happen, and sometimes they end up mattering a lot like that. We don't know if maybe it would have been different had the bumping not happened, but this is how it ended up.
So Guri with the 1 straight. And what action?
Whoa! What did she do? Did she advance sensors?
I didn't.
I see no focus. I see no lock.
It might be behind Vader or behind.
Okay, the signals loop did not happen. It is a straight 4.
Yep.
Oh, Fel's like, you know what, this Guri, I'm out. I'm gonna hunt different prey. And especially if they're hung up like on the bomber like that, then that's easy pickings. Is his bomber going out to intercept Guri? That would be interesting. And then Suntra comes and
Just switch it all up.
yeah. Okay, so we're
Marking Guri.
and Talon rolling that way.
No, that's a 2.
Oh, it's a 2 hard. Oh, right, because he has a 3 Talon.
Vader was just gonna leave and come back.
Oh. Yeah, Vader does not clear that. Okay. There's a lot of bumping going on in this game.
Almost less than the swarm list that we saw round 1.
Wait, less? Almost less.
Almost less.
Yeah. That was pretty clean swarm play. I have to give it to Daniel. That block with the TIE bomber was pretty strong. Because those TIEs just ate that other TIE bomber super quick.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Daniel only has a 3-point lead.
Are there no shots this round? We're
Okay, so
Back to Dom.
moving on at a good clip.
pieces broken out on the X-Wing battlefield here today. I don't approve. It's boring, but I don't get a say. Oh, wait, I'm a judge. Yes, I do. Keep fighting.
There you go. I don't get a say because I chose to do this instead of playing, so. So we have, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rows of tables?
4 by 5
4 by 5.
with 2 at each.
Yeah, 2 at each table. So people are trying to get to these top tables. We have a few interesting matches going on.
So we got the Minox in the house. We've got the Warlocks in the house. We've got the Solar Squadron in the house. We've got Phoenix Squadron in the house. Smoke Squadron, Academy Rejects, TMK,
Yep.
the Southland's premier BattleTech clan.
We have the 760th Squadron, which is, I guess, Desert Battalion something. They're up in Victorville. I don't know what to do here. I feel like the mining guild ties are so spread out, they would be pretty much ineffectual. Although number 4 there is Overseer Yushin could zip out with a straight 5 over that rock and still take a focus and attack Darth Vader if Overseer Yushin wants to. Yeah. Yeah, at this point we are 40 minutes left in the round. Vader and Fel, both full health. So looking very strong for the Imperial player. And Chris is just hoping that Guri's dice warm up a little bit. She can start doing some more contribution on damage and on defense.
I've been drinking less than I should.
So we got another bank from the TIE Bomber, hoping to block the turns, one turn from the TIEs.
Because we don't want to compete with Gold Squadron, and they have like 800 meters around.
Okay, a successful turn 1 without getting blocked, but does he have the shot? We will find out. Oh, he's gonna try to barrel roll? What? Okay. Oh, lifting him? Nope. That's no. Nope. 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 Oh, is this guy also two turning? Oh, 2 bank. Boom. Hello, Ahab. Being very precise this game.
I've always wondered why there aren't more surgeons playing X-Wing. It really plays into their natural skills.
You know, I was watching you address that judge call there, and I thought, man, is that his third job, maybe? 4th job? I don't know. How many jobs do you have now?
if I'm cutting people open and fixing them, the world is really the worse off for it.
There's the...
Oh no, he's going over a rock.
Oh,
wait.
no.
It's just fine.
Good thing his wings have notches in them, otherwise that would be bad. You gotta suspend your disbelief there a little bit.
It's like, it gives them improved visibility. You would think it would be so they don't hit the rocks, but no, they can and just don't feel it.
Oh, right. Well, it's kind of abstracted, right? They fly through that big... Yeah.
Guri with the advanced sensors barrel roll and micro thrusters.
What is she doing?
Especially the fact that a couple of local volunteers.
Wow, this stream judge. What is happening?
I think we're just marking Guri.
But why?
That's a good question. And we're marking Vader.
Let's just mark all the ships.
Did she do a hard turn? And we want to see where she ends up. Ah, okay. I think Vader's too close to Talon Roll, so Chris wants Guri to try and follow Vader for as much as possible.
Wow.
He'll get a free focus out of this in case that bomber has barrage rocket range.
You know, I'm watching this and I actually feel guilty for playing TIE Strikers because this is what I do to my opponents every game with 5 ships with adaptive ailerons.
Guri's got a much wider blossom, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Of spreading the barrels with the micro thrusters, not just the boosting before she moves.
Yeah. What squad would you have run if you were playing today?
So, there's a gentleman here.
It's a good question. I do like. I've been flying Boba Fett a lot, but I might have done some Imperial Aces, Vader, Soontir, and maybe Duchess, or maybe Corridor. I don't know. Honestly, I hadn't really thought about it for a long time since I knew I wasn't going to be playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I go back and forth between 5 of the Black Squadron Scout TIE Strikers with Predator, or 3 Planetary Sentinel of the Initiative 1 with a Reaper and Duchess. That one was good too. And looking at this game, I think having some answer to higher initiative pilots is really important.
I know if Charles were to walk up right now and tell me, hey, you need to play, I'd just go to my car and get out the 2 fire sprays.
Yeah.
Boba and Iman have been good companions for the past several months. And Soontir,
You barrel roll, but no reason in bullseye. Oh.
and Michael Harst springs into action.
Yep. Literally putting on his afterburners, and not literally. This round, something about round 2 in judge calls. There's a lot of them.
Vader going right with the hard 2, and Soontir might have even an angle on Guri.
He definitely has somebody in bullseye, I think.
So interceptors, TIE interceptors, pretty maneuverable, turns out.
Turns out.
Huh. Vader refreshing the target lock.
Spending a force for also a focus. So I'm pretty glad that the TIE Advance does not have an evade. That would be pretty. But I do think a purple evade would be interesting. Although Vader would be still tough to take down.
Soontir does get the bullseye
He
arc.
does. Look
get
at that.
the focus, which means Predator is also active.
That's right. This is going to be range 2.
Range 2 at Guri.
Okay.
We're double checking.
You can look at crack shot.
But we're good
Guri
with
does
it.
not have range 1, so she did not get a free focus, correct?
It looks like it. Soontir spends the focus for 2. Guri. I saw 1 evade in there.
Yep.
Looks like 2.
2 evades. Okay. Whew. That's what he
Guri
needed.
into Vader.
Lock. Oh, she had a lock.
Spending a target lock. For
1 hit. Oh.
Vader rolls an evade.
Whoa.
Chess played almost a real fight. Because it's just how pieces move.
Okay. We got the range 3.
Overseer Yushin,
Oh, Yushin, yeah.
who his buddy former approach is gone.
Yeah, so,
It's now just an I-2 TIE fighter.
yeah. Which was good of Daniel to notice that was the one to go after. Well, I don't know who wouldn't. Seavor's pretty annoying. That's the only other
2
option.
dice, no damage. If Seaver shoots first... No, Seaver got the block. Or got blocked. No, that was last turn.
I understand why.
Oh, we got a crit. I want to see what it was.
Sure thing.
So the judge program, when they discontinued it, they took it upon themselves to create their own judge program.
Yeah, that's what Kyle was saying.
And then they kind of
The dreaded fuel leak.
but they just support the program and support themselves. And now that we're
Okay, wow. Maybe we should put the dice box back, because these guys are rolling into ships left and right. It's alright, it happens.
Well, the dice having a mind of their own doesn't just pertain to what they roll, but where they roll.
That's deep. That's deep.
And of course, quoting Abraham Lincoln there.
Yeah. I think the first part of that was, I am like a die.
Barrage rockets not do anything to that tie there? Didn't look like it. Somebody spent a crack shot in here earlier. That really looks like Seaver.
Yeah? It is.
Excellent players,
No.
you have 30 minutes remaining.
That's Ahab.
30 minutes
They have
remaining.
spent a crack shot.
30 minutes. Yeah, so the TIE Bomber can slow roll pretty well. It's in a good position to keep blocking and being a general nuisance to those TIE fighters.
Right, and if they blow ahead to try and shoot at Vader or Soontir, it'll just pop them in the Tukis.
Yep. Yeah, so it's...
The Tukis is a part of a ship, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Ask any pilot. They'll tell you.
I'll ask a pilot. I'm a pilot, you know. And one day, I'll fly off. I can't remember the quote. Go, Anakin.
Are you an angel?
When the N1 releases all the barrel roll jokes.
The barrel roll jokes. Yep. So that will be our store. Is just barrel roll jokes and N1 starfighters.
We're going to rename the store to Try Spinning. You tell Catherine, I don't want to.
We should have a tournament where only ships that can have barrel roll can participate.
Sad boba.
Oh man.
If you give him a cloaking device, he can barrel roll at minimum once.
Is that small ship only?
Huh?
Is that small ship only? Maybe. I don't know.
Might be a small.
Michael Harst springs into action.
Michael Hars.
Michael Harst, hero of Riverside.
So, Vader wants to get shots.
I have flown Vader before, and I can confirm he
Okay.
does like
Are
to
you
shoot at things.
Okay.
Yes.
So, with that in mind,
Uh-huh.
a Talon roll or actually the 4K is probably better.
He's
Because of the 4K, no matter where Guri goes, you can shoot her.
did he not target lock? Oh, it got jammed away.
Jammed.
Wait, how did it get jammed away?
I have no idea.
Did it just go away?
I think
I was assuming he had the target lock from earlier.
yeah.
And he's got force points, so he's got like baby focuses. Yeah, a Talon roller 4K.
Ooh, TIE Bomber disengaged. I just noticed that. Wow. Okay, this is good. Trying to set up to go after Soontir Fel. Or as I like to call him, Soontir Fragile. Because we'll see what happens.
Sometimes he's known as Soontir.
Sometimes. I've had a couple people in our group say, Gabe, why do you ever fly anything with less than 3 agility? Because when you roll green dice, it's annoying. So I may actually take a break from TIE Strikers to play TIE Interceptors instead.
Overseer
Are you excited?
I am real excited. Overseer Yushin looking like she, not sure which.
Me neither.
If those two gonna score a block on Soontir, but who knows?
Who knows? I mean, Soontir has a
Actually, I think Daniel knows.
green straight 4. He probably does know. Yeah, but you know what Overseer Yushin's not going to do? Take any damage from that rock.
No, he's not.
Okay. Some decisions are happening. Oh. That's, He just bumped Soontir Fel. It wasn't much, though. Okay. Well, I guess if he did a turn 2, this would be a good block. Oh. 3 bank. Please tell me you're going to focus.
I would
Or lock?
target lock.
And then get the focus? Because if Vader does a 4K, I think you're out of range 1. Then you have to survive Vader's wrath.
Right, but if Vader has done a 1 or 2 hard, you've got the block. I think
There's the
Have to
focus.
Calculate.
Calculate. Sorry, she can't focus. Yeah. Calculate's good. Oh, that's right. If it's just a calculate, I can see the lock beam. Yep.
See, yeah, you
Oh,
should. Yeah,
why'd you barrel
Need the barrel roll.
roll?
And Chris is saying "do" right now,
Yep.
and Sunter
Takes the
says,
evade,
"Look,
goes
I
for
can
the
do
boost.
This. I evaded, and then I'm going to boost, and then I'm
And
going to
that-
get a focus token
And Predator?
and Predator, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, sad panda. He still has to take 2 TIE Fighter shots.
Sunter can do everything but target lock, and we're getting a target computer in one of the next waves, right?
Yeah. Which one is that? Is this this next coming or the
I
wave
think
5?
it's 5.
Might be
but
5. It was in one of those spreads. I've honestly stopped paying a lot of attention to what's coming out because I have so much stuff to play with already. Oh, he didn't K.
It didn't K.
Okay, the calculate was really good.
No. Well, depends on if Sunter went to range 1 or not.
Looking like Rage 2 to me, but we will find out.
Plus an hour and a half lunch.
You're checking
Oh.
for Sunter's bullseye.
Bullseye? Somebody should hold Gurry while he does that. Remember, there's wiggle in there. There's not supposed to be, but... Bullseye call.
And they're checking for with it.
I highly respect them for calling judges this often for this streaming game. Oh, there's one guy walking around, and I was like, why is he walking around the whole time? I think he's the poor guy that got stuck with a bye. I'm like, man, we really need one more person playing. Oh, he's got his fancy clear acrylic. Well, the other one was acrylic too, but this one's clear. Oh,
Sunter
no.
scores a focus. And that means Predator's active.
Oh, I mean, oh yes, I don't know.
Doubling
Sunter's
down
good.
on that. Doubling down on that bullseye arc.
I find that I tend to cheer for whoever has the lowest initiative. It's a weird
And
thing.
Curry not getting a focus. So not range 1. 3 dice out of Sunter. Predator reroll for 2. Gurry
Okay, roll right there. Don't hit any. Oh, whoa.
with 1
One something.
paint.
It's hull breach, so something just happened.
Uh-oh. Gurry into Vader. Range 3. Gurry had bullseye arc for Predator. Vader says no.
We just saw Vader roll 2 evades to that hit crit and dodge out of it.
What was
That was a wounded pilot.
ooh,
Yeah, so every time she takes an action, she has to take a stress token.
didn't she roll to see
Roll.
if she gets
If it's a
stress?
hit, it's a stress. Right. So, because of the way she's been using advanced sensors, I don't think she wants to be stressed.
Now, I'm positive Chris rolled a bit of paint in there, and he has a calculate token, and he still took the crit. That's bold to try and hold on to that calculate token for his offense.
Yeah. Gray's down to 2 hold, right?
Yes.
Wait, how much hull does Star Viper have?
4.
Are there 3 cards there?
I might have missed one.
You might have missed one.
I do see 3 cards.
Okay.
Professional streaming outfit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. It doesn't get better than this.
It doesn't.
Oh, sure. We always want to speak out that one.
Let's face it, you guys are all watching GSP right now anyway.
It's true. You are and you know it. And we know it.
And we kind of would like to be doing that too. Well,
That-
no, this is fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was a system open, maybe, but I like watching our own guys. This is mostly for all you in Southern California who couldn't make it. Like, and maybe people in other places that care. I
Like
don't know.
Steve
Steve
and Sam
and Twa.
and Twa.
If any one of you had made it, we'd have an even number of players. Oh, we do? I thought we had 89. We've been saying 89 the
We
whole
had a
time.
phantom player, that's right.
Yeah,
We are missing one.
we're missing one.
No, TIE Phantoms aren't legal in hyperspace.
It's not extended. Vader has a dial, Bomber has a dial, Felt almost has a dial, and Guri? This has just been an uphill struggle for Chris.
Yes. That initial opening engagement where Guri got battered for nothing in return was real rough.
List that I don't
Yeah.
Because once they're in the system, I don't need.
Remains of his TIE Swarm seem to be making quite a nuisance of themselves, however.
Wow.
But Soontir and Vader are untouched, and they are definitely, either one of them is an endgame monster, so.
Yeah. Not
You ever,
good.
You ever get the feeling that you're being watched by a judge named Michael
Yeah.
Harst,
You know, Michael Hart
Looming over
really.
your-
Sometimes I get the feeling he wishes he was streaming.
looming over your shoulder? Well,
Commentating.
he's going to get his wish tomorrow. 'Cause
That's true.
He'll be taking your seat,
Yep.
and the TIE Bomber's like
All
gas
right.
clouds smash
I-
mouths. I don't care.
Yep. My stress is gone. I'm happy.
Fight's over here. I'm going over there.
This is not. Oh no! Wait. Oh, don't do turn 1. Turn 2 at least. Come on.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna check on something real quick. I believe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can see it right there. Vader used one of his
Afterburner charges.
afterburner charges. The previous turn.
Yeah, that's how he got in that weird position.
I saw him boost, and I'm so used to the TIE Advance being able to boost. I miss it so. From first edition. I was like, of course he boosts.
I don't understand. So the thing is, Guri likes chasing Vader to keep him from shooting her, but she's not doing anything.
And then Soontir has all the maneuverability he needs to make
Right.
his shots real rough.
Oh,
We got the one hard.
tricky. Oh, do you do the funky barrel roll in? Oh, ow. Why ow?
Stymie Soontir, I guess.
And I guess you reduce the chances of Vader getting at you?
Unless Vader does a Talon roll. Yeah. I think so. What does Vader do?
Whoa.
A Talon roll.
Yeah.
Well, why not? You got the target lock. You got force points.
Yep, you're all ready. Oh, she rolled for the wounded pilot. She got a blank, so. Okay.
Vader spends his
Afterburners?
last afterburner charge.
Yeah, because only 15 minutes left, 16. What's Fell doing? Okay, here we go. Bank 2. Turn 2. That hurts. Gurry doesn't get a shot.
Excellent players. You have 15 minutes in the second round. 15 minutes in the second round.
He fit. Cinderville fits. Takes a focus.
If he fits, he sits. So Sunter might get a shot at Ahab. Those two ties are right up on him.
Yeah, he's gonna barrel roll for what? Just get out of arc of one of them.
Get out of range of Seaver. Barrel boost. Because Seaver would have shot first and taken any token he would have gotten anyway.
Why would he shoot first?
Oh, he would shoot before Ahab, I should say.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So getting out of an arc
Yeah.
doesn't cost him a token he wouldn't have when the time came anyway.
Right. And now, yeah. Oh, Vader. Oh, Vader.
Turns
That's a
one
crit.
to a crit, spends the
Spins a
target
lock.
lock. For
That's like 1,
hit
2,
crit. And Guri.
1 evade. Oh, she does get a crit. Well, how? I can't see the dice very
That
well.
would be the end of Guri.
Okay, that's a lot of points that Daniel just got. 13 minutes left in the round. That's going to be hard to recoup from.
We'll catch that third crit here between rounds.
All right.
Seaver
Ahab.
have no angle on anybody.
Range 1.
Ahab, range
man.
1 on Sunter.
Oh, man.
With a focus.
If your dice have been cold, let them warm up now, right?
Spends it for 3. Sunter takes 1.
1. Okay. One more would have got some points on the board again.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to go check what that last crit on Guri was.
Yeah.
Guri's last crit was weapons failure.
May she rest in peace.
Hey Gabe, true or false? The loudest person in this room is Yoon.
That would be true, Michael. That would be true.
My good friend Yoon's over there having a wonderful time. I don't
We're
know
so-
if he's winning, but he's having a wonderful time.
So glad he can make it. Bring some energy to the room.
Yes.
Okay, so what can Chris do at this point?
He's gonna bring those ties around and really hope that they can block and hurt Vader or Sunter, but it's harder to catch Sunter because Sunter's gonna go down and out,
Yeah.
and Vader is pointed towards the tie, so maybe one of them can block and
Right.
the other two can shoot.
I can't tell if Ahab will be able to clear a K turn at this point. I think he might overlap Vader. He might be clear.
They have shorter
Oh, there you go.
K-turns.
3K. That works. Oh,
They have
yeah.
3Ks.
That's right. A 3K and the 5 straight is red.
So Sykes 200.
Ah, man.
And Daniel 74.
Oh.
Now, wouldn't Overseer Yushin have gone first because we're at 2? Overseer Yushin's at initiative 2?
Yes.
Don't think it really
It didn't matter
makes
in this.
much of a difference,
Yeah.
but
If it was a 3 bank, maybe it would have hit. But yeah, no, it's good. All right, we'll move those numbers around and follow those ships. And Fell says, "I don't want anything to do with this."
I gotta go get my ship fixed before anything else happens. Scratching my blood stripe.
Yeah, 10 minutes left. Let's see what they can do to Vader. If Vader falls into this trap. If Vader's used all of his, nope, Vader says, oh. Oh, this could be...
Vader's options were limited because he talons.
Right. So he's got one
Little
straight or one bank? Or
Two straight,
Oh,
maybe
sorry.
3 straight?
Yeah, 2 straight, 3 straight. Do they have 1 straights too? No?
They do,
They do, yeah.
but they are not blue, they're white.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
The 1 banks, the 2 straights and banks, and the 3 straight.
Okay, so Vader
are
clearly
blue.
has a barrel roll here that'll get him out all 3 arcs.
Correct. While at the same time giving him a really nice shot on Seaver.
That is really good. Turns out high initiative pilots are good. Full board knowledge is good.
Let me write that down. High IPS pilots are good.
There you go. Yeah, this is actually making me want to play Vader. I haven't put him on the table very much.
So that if that's still Seaver, he should have jammed that target lock away. Unless Vader has bullseye arc, which he might.
Yeah, I think he threw out the trigger. Boom. Vader's like, oh, too easy.
Sith Lords are mean, man.
Yeah, army. Oh, he did not dodge that arc. Go get him, Initiative 2, little TIE fighter that has
Go,
no ability
Yushin.
anymore.
You shouldn't do it.
You should do it. Oh, he threw in the lucky defense dice to try to get that. I don't know if it worked. It didn't work. Did not. You shouldn't do that.
So Vader took a damage in there.
Oh, did he?
I thought you said the defense dice didn't work.
No, the attack. He threw the defense dice with the attack dice to try to get them to bump each other and get a better attack roll.
I see. And it looks like Chris is throwing in the towel after that.
Yep.
So thank you, gentlemen, for being on our stream and putting together an excellent game for us. And for our viewers, we'll be catching you in round 3 if you are brave enough to stick around. We'll be a couple hours in the future. And after lunch, and hopefully not too food coma.
Yeah. There's
But
a chance.
who knows?
There's
Who knows?
a chance.
We don't.
But you know what? You'll have to tune in to find out. Pick
Yes.
up that 3rd video.
All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See ya.